I'm Donna Bush with your CID TV News Brief and weather forecast. Thanks for being here with us. We begin with news on the vaccination process that's starting next Monday, the 12th of April. The COVID-19 vaccination clinic at the Owen Roberts International Airport will be offering dose 1 and 2 vaccines to all persons 16 years and over, regardless of surname. Now, photo ID showing your date of birth is still required. However, persons no longer need to provide identification to demonstrate they're an ordinarily and legally resident person on island. Operational hours at the airport's COVID-19 vaccine clinic have also been extended to better accommodate the public's varying work schedules.
The expansion of hours at the clinic will allow better access to the vaccine. If you are unsure about getting the vaccine or have questions, I encourage you to speak to public health nurse, your doctor, or contact the HSA flu hotline. We are here to help you make informed decisions about the vaccine and dispel misconceptions. If anyone were to contact COVID-19, the symptoms can be severe, long-term, or even cause death. Although Cayman has been fortunate to not have any current community spread and very little deaths, we are still amidst of a global pandemic. Therefore, getting as many persons vaccinated will ultimately help protect everyone in the community, especially once our borders reopen to visitors.
Now, you may check the schedule at the HSA's website, which is hsa.ky, for new clinic hours. Meantime, on Wednesday, the final batch of vaccines arrived in the Cayman Islands. These vaccines have variable shelf lives of between 1 and 3 months and need to be used before they reach their expiration date. Again, those who have not had the vaccine are encouraged to do so. New research published on Wednesday suggests that getting COVID-19 is associated with a greater risk of things like depression, dementia, psychosis, and even strokes. Now, the vaccine is the best way to protect yourself, your family, and especially our more vulnerable elderly population here in the Cayman Islands. And you can read this full press release online at hsa.ky. Well, the Department of Environment is aware of questions by the public concerning whether recent rule changes outlawed fishing from the shoreline in the Cayman Islands. The Minister for Environment and the Department of Environment wishes to assure the public that this is not true. The Honorable Dwayne Seymour, Minister for Environment, pointed out that the enhanced marine parks regulations recently approved by Cabinet includes, among other areas, designated line fishing zones. There are also many areas of coastline around the 3 Cayman Islands that do not fall within the marine parks system. They're open zones where fishing is allowed. Now, the DOE can further confirm that the regulations allow fishing in over half of the Cayman Islands' near-shore waters. Some line fishing zones within the enhanced marine park system have been combined with no diving overlay zones. This approach was developed as a means of preserving fishing access in those areas while balancing user demands on the limited and fragile marine resources of the Cayman Islands. Now, for more details on the changes, you can go online to the DOE's website. That's doe.ky. Well, residents of the sister islands needing physiotherapy services will benefit from the new Faith Hospital building that houses physiotherapy and materials management. The new area includes a modern, well-designed treatment room along with a physiotherapy gym that overlooks the beautiful landscaping with plenty of storage space for the safe storage of the hospital's medical supplies. This is an essential development because of growing patient demand for physiotherapy on the sister islands, stated Chief Medical Officer Dr. John Lee, who delivered remarks at the facility's ribbon cutting back on the 26th of March on behalf of the Honorable Minister, the Honorable Dwayne Seymour. He said, quote, with an aging population and increase in patient numbers, it is really important for there to be a rehabilitation services close to home for people who have had joint replacements, strokes, or even heart-related issues. This expansion, along with other new facilities at the Faith Hospital, are much welcome achievements. Turning now to the forecast for today, the high temperature is 87 degrees, the low 74. We can expect partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of showers. Winds are from the east to southeasterly at 10 to 15 knots. Seas are slight to moderate with wave heights of 2 to 4 feet. A high-pressure system over the southeast U.S. will continue to support moderate winds and slight to moderate seas over the Cayman Islands area for the next 24 hours. Meantime, radar images show a few isolated showers around the Cayman area, which are moving towards the west. Remember, you can get the latest on local weather conditions online at weather.gov.ky or download the Weather Services app, CINWS, on your mobile device. And that's it for today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush, inviting you to join us again tomorrow. Until then, have a safe and wonderful night.
Every time it sounds like a love song, but actually what it is, I wrote a song for my youngest son when he was born, and that song is all about him, really.
Sunny day, so fine. It's all okay. Feels like everything is fine. When I'm walking in the quiet, it helps to ease my mind. A sunny day every time, and you make me smile. It happens every time. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-da. I watch the evening shadow and I'll be stretched across the way. And the way the wind blows, it always makes me want to stay. See the sunshine twinkling in the night. Another sunny day every time. And you make me smile. It happens every time. You make me smile. It happens. It happens You make me smile. It happens every time. Every time, yeah. Every time.